Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, January 4th, 2023. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. A quick post office rant. Got a renewal notice for my P.O. box due at the end of the month, and then the Eastport post office puts a notice in my box saying that the official notice I got from the post office is incorrect and that they're going to be raising the prices on the 23rd, so I need to pay by the 23rd in order to get the price that the post office quoted me. Otherwise, it's going to be a higher rate, which is still to be determined. Who runs a business like that? All right, let's get into the news, shall we? Just to follow up on that Eastport crash that saw a suspected light-colored Ford SUV hit a man who was walking along Chesapeake Avenue. He is still critical, and the Annapolis Police Department released an informational video late last night. In a Capitol article, Captain Amy Miguez said that they have limited information, but have asked residents and businesses to check any video cameras they might have that had caught the car. The time frame was 9:15 p.m. to 9:35 p.m. on Friday, December 30th. We do have a link to the GoFundMe set up to benefit the victim, Sammy Keller, and his family is also offering a $5,000 reward for information that leads to an arrest or a conviction. Meanwhile, neighbors have taken some of the matters into their own hands, and they have been passing out and posting flyers in the area. Congratulations to Zachary McGrath. He's our SMOB, or our Student Member of the Board of Education. He was one of two people selected in Maryland by the Hearst Foundation to participate in the U.S. Senate Youth Program. It's a week-long intensive education experience for students looking to have a career in public service. That will take place in early March, and just last week, getting a jump on that public service career, he was selected to be a Maryland General Assembly page for this session. So congratulations to Zachary. Anthony Brown went from lieutenant governor to congressman, and now he's the 47th attorney general for the state of Maryland. He was sworn in yesterday in Annapolis by Governor Larry Hogan and spoke briefly about his agenda to look at discrimination and bias and also to improve accountability for law enforcement and promote community confidence in the police. We spoke with then Congressman Brown back when the Maryland Crabs podcast was still chugging along, and I'll tell you, I'd love to sit down with him again and get a better idea about what his office actually does, because I'm not real clear on the distinction between state's attorneys and the attorney general, who does what crimes and all that kind of stuff. Hey, Attorney General Brown, if you're listening, have your people call my people, and we'll set that up. Okay, this opportunity only comes around once, maybe twice a year, but Derek Warfield and the Young Wolf Tones will be putting on two shows at Killarney House in Davidsonville on February 15th and 16th. It's a small room, so tickets will be tight, so go get them now. Warfield has been a top draw at Irish Fests all over the world since 2007, and he is coming to Davidsonville. Tickets can and should be had at KillarneyHousePub.com. All right, and that is a wrap on the news. Pod News. Up this weekend on the Local Business Spotlight, we're going to hear from Buck from Groom My Style Men's Salon in West Annapolis. And next weekend, it is Judy Budensick from Francis Marketing Group. All righty, let's put this puppy to bed with a quick thank you to you and also to our sponsors for the Daily News Brief, Solar Energy Services, Scout and Molly's, and Alpha Engineering. So now you just need to hang tight because George Young from DC MDVA Weather is standing by with the only locally forecast weather report you're going to find. And of course, with all of the Naptown nightlife scoop, Bridget, also known as BeeprBuzz, is here with Annapolis After Dark. All that in just a bit, so hang tight.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Have you been looking for ways to save money recently? Maybe you should consider solar energy for your home. Or are you waiting for the technology to get cheaper? If so, how long are you going to wait? Today's solar costs less than 20% of what it cost 10 years ago. But while solar prices have declined every year, so have the financial incentives. Bottom line, if you wait for cheaper solar, you're also waiting for lower incentives. Take my home, for example. My solar system was installed in 2010, and it's been paid off for almost 5 years, and I no longer have to buy any electricity for another 15 to 20 years. If I waited for cheaper solar, I'd still be paying an electric bill. At Solar Energy Services, we have thousands of satisfied customers who are sure glad they didn't wait. So what are you waiting for? Sunshine's a wasted. Call us today for a free solar design at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine sunshine, sunshine. Nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Wednesday, January 4th. Yesterday worked out pretty well on the whole for the Annapolis region, despite a ton of clouds as showers mostly stayed away from the area, and temps were way above average into the 60s. And today will bring more very warm temps in the mid to upper 60s for most of Anne Arundel County, with an outside chance that a few spots will reach 70-plus degrees, but there's also a chance for some rain showers and even some PM thunderstorms before skies then start to clear Thursday, with highs staying warm in the 55 to 60-degree range before dropping to near 50 degrees for highs on Friday, ahead of a multi-day stretch Saturday through at least next Tuesday, in which the region sees sunshine and highs in the mid to upper 40s each day, with AM lows each morning in the 20s and 30s. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter for regular updates each day, along with our website at dcmdvaweather.info. And definitely be sure to download our DCMDVA Weather app on all of your devices from either the Apple or Google App Stores, so you can always stay weather informed.
The benefits of a good night's sleep are well documented. Sleeping well prevents weight gain, improves concentration and creativity, and boosts the immune system. So, what keeps you up at night? If you run a business, then the security of your computer network may be one of those things. Threats like ransomware and phishing are becoming increasingly sophisticated and pose a real risk to any business. Don't let these cyber threats keep you up at night. At Alpha, they've been helping their customers sleep better for over 30 years by monitoring in real time and hardening network defenses. And for those irritating IT issues that arise every day, Alpha's just a phone call away, helping your business run smoothly and helping you sleep better, knowing Alpha is on guard. Give Alpha a call to see if they can ease your worries and help you get the rest you deserve. Find them at alphagetsit.com.
The music scene in Anne Arundel County is popping, and sometimes it's hard to sort through it all. From blues to pop, from funk to ska, BeeprBuzz has it all covered for you in this week's Annapolis After Dark.
Good morning, Annapolis. BeeprBuzz here with your first Annapolis After Dark weekend music highlights for 2023. Music for Wednesday, January 4th through Sunday, January 8th. Go to the socials for Annapolis Streaming and BeeprBuzz, and also both websites for the full schedule. We update the event and all websites with changes and cancellations, so you know before you go. AnnapolisStreaming.com and BeeprBuzz.com. Streaming today at noon, Kensington Studio Sessions will drop episode 138. The song is In Case You Didn't Know, and it's by Steve Boucher. They will share it on their Kensington Studio Facebook page, and then we will share it on the Annapolis Streaming Facebook page. Live music for today, Wednesday, Happy Hour with Orlando Phillips will take place at Twain's Tavern in Severna Park. Down the road, Russell Jacobson of Bilgewater Bluegrass will be at Mother's in Arnold. Daphne Ekman will be at Reynolds Tavern. Michael Kay of Pretty Big Deal will be playing for Burger Night at Middleton Tavern. Moondog and the Broken Glasses are back at Annapolis Market House in Annapolis. The Beatless with Scott Voorhees will be at Eastport Democratic Club, known as the EDC, in the MRE, but you must be a member or signed in by a member to attend. Richard Hayward will be at Pirates Cove in Galesville. Larry Lay will be on the keys at Brian Baru in Severna Park. And under my other things to do, you'll find open mic night tonight with Hurricane Kevin at Firm Brewing in Crofton. Thursday, there will be music for happy hour at Blackwall Hitch in Annapolis with Andrew Bell of Brave Noise. Alexander Peters will be downstairs at Reynolds Tavern. Ryan Cozell will be at Annapolis Market House. In Adena, or where some may consider Severna Park, the Joeys, also known as Joey Harcum and Joey Mitchell, return to Twain's Tavern, which used to be Bamboo Bernie's. Live music returns to Romulo's on a Thursday with Tiger Lily. And just down the street, Mallow Hill will be at Mother's. And end the night on Thursday with Nate and Jim Acoustic Duo at Dark Horse. Weekend music. Friday night, start with Happy Hour at Blackwall Hitch with Dana B and stay for the National Bohemians. Dan Healy is back at Reynolds Tavern. Jack Schenk will be solo at Annapolis Market House. Troll Tribe will be at Stan and Joe's. Misspent Youth will be at Vibe in Annapolis, which is where Union Jacks used to be. Jay Paris will be at the original Cancun Cantina in Hanover. Scott Voorhees will be at Gina's Cantina in Millersville. Ray Roten will be at Brian Baru in Severna Park. Meg Murray and Angie Miller will be at Killarney House in Davidsonville. Saturday, Ben Heemstra of Ben will be playing downstairs at Reynolds Tavern. Alex G. Lee will be at Annapolis Market House. Honey Soul will be at Stan and Joe's. Poster Nutbag, which is a tribute to Fish, will be at Firm Brewing in Gambrels. Michael Miller will be at Ramshead Roadhouse in Crownsville. Kieran Quinn will be at Killarney House in Davidsonville. Pete Best of Peterbilt will be at Pirates Cove in Galesville. Up in the Dina, Nate and Jim Acoustic Duo will be rockin' Rumor Reel. And over on the shore, Good Talk Russ will be at Ramshead Shore House in Stevensville. Sunday Fun Day, Nate Finn will be at Firm Brewing up in Crofton. Richard Hayward will be at Galway Bay. Moran Trip Duo will be at Stan and Joe's. And end Sunday with Carly Winter back at Annapolis Market House. Remember, these are just the highlights. Find the full schedule of music for all of Annapolis and the surrounding areas on the Annapolis Streaming Facebook event and on the websites AnnapolisStreaming.com and BeeprBuzz.com, spelled BeeprBuzz. Add these websites to your homepage of your cell phone to make them an app. 2 clicks to music anytime, and I'll see you out there.
Hi, I'm Betsy Abraham. My mom and I own and operate Scout Molly's, this amazing little boutique at the Annapolis Town Center, and we're here to help. Whether you are shopping for the beautiful ladies on your holiday list or for yourself, we have something stunning for every occasion, from casual to black tie. From the Parade of Lights to New Year's Eve, we have the perfect outfit for every event this year. Scout Molly's, Annapolis Town Center. Thank you for shopping local.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at EyeOnAnnapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.